Hello and welcome to a new video, where today I'm going to be showing you how to make an automatic sugarcane farm so that you can get more bookshelves for your enchantment tables like that one. First off, let's head over to this chest conveniently placed out the back with all the supplies that you will need, just not the right amount of quantities. Now, I should state before this goes on that sometimes on the servers you will need to break the redstone and place it back down for this to work. If you leave, sometimes it will work automatically. Now, to begin with, you're going to want to make a row of 16 blocks of any type. I used quartz in this to make example to make it look nice. So there's going to be 14 blocks in between the two sides. Then you're going to line the back of that little space that you just created with sand. Next up, you're going to take, you can expand these two sides out. You're going to take stairs and you're going to line them up with one space in between the sand and the stairs. Don't do what I did with all the stairs, placing them down all weird. You can destroy those edge blocks and make them stairs, or you can keep them as the regular blocks they are. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's just for design. So if it bugs you, that's what you do. At this point, I wasn't sure if it was 2 or 3 blocks up that you need to go, but actually it is 3 blocks high that you need to build the sides up to, except for that back row. That back row you're only going to increase by 1 block. That back row is also where the pistons are going to be laying down to push the sugarcane when send the redstone signal. At that point, my mouse glitched out and was like wobbling around everywhere, so ignore that. So you're going to make a little roof here on top of where this whole contraption is made. This will allow you to make glass panes or iron bars right in front of where the sugarcane's getting pushed off to prevent it from flying out and to give it a better chance of landing into the water and being collected by a hopper. Now, do not do this in the order that I did. If you are watching, I recommend stopping now if you're building it as I'm building it and watching me and then going back and doing it because of the bad order I did it in. Next up, you're going to want to, really you should do the pistons, but while I was doing it I wasn't thinking and I did the glass panes, which would go right along that edge right there. Next, you're going to want to do the pistons if you haven't already, which I was having a bit of trouble. I couldn't look directly all the way back at the glass. So you're going to line that whole entire back row with 14 pistons all the way down. Once you've done this, you're going to go all the way back, fix up wherever you've done to mess it up. And now we're going to on top. You're going to get 15 pieces of redstone. Start at the first piston and go all the way down to the very last block. Next, on the block on the very edge with the redstone, you're going to place a piston. And right next to that one, on top of the piston next to it, you're going to place a furnace. And inside, you're going to place 14 blocks of any kind in the burning slot, which will send out a redstone signal. Place some sand on top of that piston, not furnace. Build 2 blocks off to the side on that row next to the piston and right there. Next, you can put down your comparator facing the other way. I placed it down wrong and I didn't think at the time. In that spot, you're going to have the repeater. Once you put down the comparator, it should light up, and basically what happens is once one piece of sugarcane grows up 1 block, all of them will activate at the same time, pushing down any sugarcane, and it'll all be collected by a hopper here in the middle. So here you're going to place a chest, and then you're going to take your iron hopper and you're going to shift to crouch and place it against the chest. To test it, you'll see I always take an item and I throw it into the hopper to see if it's working properly. Another optional part is to add a sign on the staircase to prevent water from flowing onto the chest. just for another design purpose. Don't put it there, put it right next to the stair. Next, you're going to need to line that back row with all the sugarcane that you've collected on top of the sand or dirt that you placed in that row. You can start off with 1 or 2 pieces and eventually grow out to more, but by the time you get to this point, you'll probably have a lot of sugarcane anyways. And that's how you test to see if it works. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment on what I should help you build next. Bye-bye!